Here we are, guys. ACC gameplay has finally begun for the Hurricanes. They are favored, sitting at 3-0, ranked number 5. I mean, they outmatch Louisville in the pregame and everything. Louisville has 1 loss and 1 win, and of course, the Miami Hurricanes are undefeated, taking down 3 really good opponents. Notre Dame questionable. Louisville 4 touchdowns and 1 interception for their QB. Mateo is not doing that great with 5 interceptions, but let's see if that changes. And as I mentioned, ACC opener, guys, welcome back. It is another week. The Hurricanes are on the road in a tough environment, taking on unranked Louisville, sitting at 1-1. They want to see if they can stop Miami's hot run. Points per game, not that far off. 31 for Louisville in 2 games, and 37 for Miami in 3 games. And here is the kickoff. Louisville will get it first. The Cardinals. He's going to take a knee in the end zone, and that's going to bring him out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Miami, as I mentioned, is pretty hot. Mateo, though, needs to do much better. He has been throwing too many interceptions through 3 games. He has 5 interceptions, 3 against Nebraska, 2 against Florida. I mean, that's just not that great. He did really, really well against Notre Dame, though. I might add that in there. Really, really well against Notre Dame. It was just flawless performance. And there's a sack against Brett Nelson. He's sacked for 6 yards. And here comes Duke Johnson, 161 yards, and he has been on fire. He has been, I would say, more of a reason why the Hurricanes are doing so well, besides Mateo. And there's Duke Johnson picking up 6 yards. 3rd and 4. Let's see if the Hurricanes can convert this here. Mateo connecting with Damari Jones. 12-yard reception there. 1st and 10. Here's Mateo dropping back. He's going to run it, though. He doesn't see anybody open, and he is a speedy quarterback out to about the 22-23-yard line. 2nd and 10. Here's Mateo with the wide open Elvis Rutledge, and that brings him out to about the 2-yard line. 1st and goal. Let's see if Duke Johnson can add to his touchdown total, and he is in the end zone. Miami is on the board first, and that was a really well put together drive. Looks like they've been riding off the momentum from the Notre Dame game. Studio updates. Clemson wins another 4-0, ranked 3rd ACC competition here. Duke 0-4, 45-28, just being demolished. And more ACC. NC State is 1-2. Virginia Tech is 0-2. Virginia Tech is looking for their first win. 2nd and 5 for Louisville. They have the ball back, and he picks up the 1st down. Hit pretty hard there, though. 1st and 10. Is a screen pass. He's going to stiff arm a defender. He's still on his feet, getting the 1st down. What an effort by Harris. And here's Brett Nelson, 1st and 10 at the 50. And he connects with Tommy Carr, and he's still on his feet, still running, pushed out at the 12-yard line. Well executed. 1st and 10 in the pistol. Brett Nelson's going to keep it. He's looking to get in the end zone. Gets the blocking he needs. And he's in the end zone for a Louisville Cardinals touchdown. And they are in position to tie up this game. About midway through the 1st quarter. 3rd and 6. Let's see what Miami does here. And from pressure, Mateo almost forces an interception. But luckily it was just deflected. He has a habit. He has a habit of forcing passes. He needs to do better with that. 3rd and 12. Let's see if Miami can stop them. And he completes the pass, and he's just pushed down. Just picks up 3 yards. Not enough for the 1st down, though. 3rd and 3. Another chance for Mateo, and he finds Damari Jones for a 1st down. 2nd and 4. And here is Samuel Mateo to Duke Johnson. He gets the blocking he needs, and he gets the 1st down. 1st and 10. 1 minute left in the 1st quarter. 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's Dallas Crawford weaving his way through for 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And here's Mateo. He's going to keep it on the option. Picks up the 1st down. He's still running. Defender misses, and he's finally pushed after picking up 15 yards. Here's Samuel Mateo on the play action, and he can't get it off in time. Louisville gets a sack. It's a big loss for the Hurricanes. That's going to end the 1st quarter. It is tied, ladies and gentlemen. We have an exciting game so far. Louisville and Miami are evenly matched, even though Miami is ranked 5th. I mean, they should be dominating here. They are the favorites. And there is Bo Sandlin picking up 20 yards for the first down. That's good play calling right there. Here's Samuel Mateo on the play action again. Let's see if he can get it off. And he finds Malcolm Lewis. Malcolm Lewis lit up Notre Dame last week. They could not stop him, the speedy wide receiver. On the play action for Samuel Mateo. Gets it off to Jackson for a Miami Hurricane touchdown. They're on the board again. Another studio update. Let's see if it's exciting. Virginia Tech 14-7 on NC State. They are looking for their first win, as I mentioned. 1st and 10, second quarter. Louisville is looking to tie up this game once again. And he completes the pass to his receiver. He's still on his feet. He's not down yet. He found the defender, was able to keep his knee and his elbow off the ground. 1st and 10, and there is Brett Nelson completing another pass. He's not down yet, though. That is Zeke Pike, tight end. 3rd and 2. Let's see if Miami can stop Louisville. And he's going to run it right up the middle. Corvin Lamb gets the first down. 2nd and 7 in Hurricane territory. Here's Brett Nelson. He's going to keep it, but he runs right into a defender. Tackled for loss. That's a 4-yard loss. That's a big loss there. 3rd and 11. Here's Brett Nelson on the screen pass. Let's see if they can get the first down. There was just too many Hurricane players there. They prevent them from converting. Miami gets the ball back. Here is Samuel Mateo. He keeps it again, and he picks up the first down. He's tripped up from behind. 79 yards rushing for the Hurricanes today. Midway through the second quarter, they don't get the first down. It's 4th and inches. They're going to go for it. And here's Duke Johnson. He does get it, but he is hurt. He is down. That does not look good. Duke Johnson is down. That's a big loss for this offense. And there's Samuel Mateo converting for the first down to Dobert. In 2nd and 7, and Dallas Crawford will fill in. Here he is. He has a big run in the making. Defender misses, and he picks up a huge gain there. 31 yards. Dallas Crawford, what a play. 1st and goal. Here is Mateo. Drops back, and he finds a wide open Herb Waters in the end zone for a Hurricane touchdown. That one was dedicated to Duke Johnson, who we are still waiting to hear back from. Looks like a big injury. We'll have to see. And he is out for the season, ladies and gentlemen. That's the worst news that the Hurricanes can just... I don't even know what to say. Broken collarbone. He is out for the season, guys. And, I mean, just too much to discuss right now. And there is Louisville. Corvin Lamb picks up 18 yards. Miami is just in shock right now. The fans are in shock. They can't believe that Duke Johnson is still out of the game. But back to the game. And there's Zeke Pike, the speedy tight end, the 10, the 5. And he's in the end zone for a Louisville touchdown. This defense is distracted. I don't know what happened there. It was missed tackle after missed tackle. They couldn't get it done. Virginia Tech 21-7, building on their lead. Duke Johnson, I mean, I don't know what else to say. This offense has to make up for that somehow. Here's Dallas Crawford, and he's still on his feet. Picks up a big gain, 23 yards. He's doing well so far, filling in for Duke Johnson. And this team has to do it for him today. 9-yard pickup, 2nd and 1. Just devastating. Here's Samuel Mateo, completes it to DeMar Jones. He's going to get in the end zone. Yes, he does. And they build on their lead, a 43-yard touchdown. The offense has been sparked. They are doing this. They are dedicating this to Duke Johnson. It's been offensive fireworks. 28-14 with 6 scores in the first half of this game. Miami is still reeling, but they're doing well reeling, actually. And here is Brett Nelson, and he throws it down the field, and he converts it for a first down. Zeke Pike was there once again, burning the defense on his last play. And there is Tommy Carr, I believe, picking up 8 yards. 3rd and 7, 56 seconds left to go. Here's Brett Nelson, and he pushes the defense. He pushes Tommy Carr out of bounds. 4th and 3. Let's see what Louisville does. They will go for 3. He kicks it, and it is not good. He missed the field goal. Miami is going to get it back with 48 seconds left to go. Let's see what Samuel Mateo does here. Drops back, and he finds Malcolm Lewis at the 40, the 35, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 30. That's a big gain there, Malcolm Lewis. Speedy wide receiver, as I mentioned. 3rd and 4. It was a screen pass, but Mateo didn't get it off, and he's brought down for a big sack. And Miami will go for 3 here. It's a big kick there, long field goal, and he nails it. 31-14, Miami builds on their lead right before the half. It's going to be half. We're going to enter halftime. 31-14, Miami has a big lead. It looks like Louisville has a big deficit. Who knows what's going to happen? But let's just discuss this Duke Johnson injury. I mean, he got in the end zone. He has been hot through 3 games. He's been unstoppable, averaging over 100 yards. Dallas Crawford and Gus Edwards, the 3rd string running back, have big shoes to fill. Samuel Mateo, also, he's going to have to put a lot of this on his shoulders as well. I mean, he doesn't have to do it all, but defenses know that they can target straight from Mateo, as Dallas Crawford and Gus Edwards are not really proven as Duke Johnson is. But let's see what they do. Miami has 183 passing yards, 134 rushing, no turnovers, which is key. And Louisville with 32 rushing yards. Miami stopping that aspect of the game, making Louisville one-dimensional, especially with this big lead. 3rd and 7. Here is Samuel Mateo rolling out to the right. He's going to keep it. No, he's going to throw it down the field to Bo Stanley, but it's picked off by Gaines. Their star cornerback. He's still on his feet. He pushed out around the 31-yard line. First turnover of the game. Mateo threw that, but I don't know if that was necessarily his fault. Bo Stanley was in position, but he didn't go for the catch. He just ran right by the defender, right by the ball. And Louisville in great position. If they score here, they're back in this game. And here is Brett Nelson picking up the first down, connecting with Dan Harris. 1st and 10. Brett Nelson once again, the lefty, and he connects with his receiver, Zeke Pike, the tight end, picking up another Louisville touchdown. And with this kick, they make this a 10-point game. What an effort by this Louisville offense. They took advantage of that turnover, and now they have some momentum going for them. Here's Samuel Mateo, and he's hit after picking up 8 yards. Of course, we know he's a dual threat quarterback. Here's 2nd and 2. Mateo picks up the first down. 5-yard gain. He's got to be careful. We all know he can be hurt. Went down twice last season with South Alabama. And they don't pick up the first down. Was deflected. And this defense has life as well. That pick really might have changed this game. 1st and 10. Here is the running back, Corbin Lamb, right up the middle. And he picks up 10 yards. 2nd and inches. We are almost midway through the 3rd quarter. And there's Lamb stiff-arming 2 defenders before Deion Bush takes him down. 2nd and 10. Into Miami territory. Here's Brett Nelson, and he's brought down for a sack after avoiding the first hit. 3rd and 14. Let's see what Brett Nelson does, and he converts the first down. Zeke Pike is lighting up this defense. 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. They have no answer for him so far. Brett Nelson on the play action, and that is Zeke Pike once again pushed out of bounds after picking up 22 yards. Louisville is changing this game. 3rd and 5 on the screen pass. There's Brett Nelson, and Lamb is brought down. Tackle for loss, and Louisville will be going for 3. They'll take it, and this makes it a 1-score game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 7-point game. It was 31-14. It is 31-24 now. I mean, what a difference. 338 yards to 309. Louisville is not far behind. Only 21 yards for Miami this quarter. Duke Johnson loss was a big hit. There's Dallas Crawford, and he picks up the first down. A big run there. 13 yards. 2nd and 10. And there is Dallas Crawford again, getting great blocking. Past the 50. He's still on his feet. Brought down around the 35, 36 yard line. 25 yards. 8 rushes, 103 yards. He's filling in the shoes very well. But this team needs to score. They need dynamic playmaking ability that Duke Johnson had. And there is Stacy Coley picking up the first down. Dangerous throw by Mateo. Defender was in position to deflect that, but he got lucky. 1st and 10. Here is Mateo down the field into the end zone to Herb Waters. And he connects for a Miami Hurricane touchdown. and they build the lead again. That's 4 touchdowns for Samuel Mateo, 220 yards. Last play of the third quarter, 2nd and 7. It's an exciting game, and Louisville picks up the first down, and the game has completely changed. It's a 14-point game, though. But the way Louisville is playing, they have a chance to come back in this game. Their defense has to step it up, though. Miami's offense is still on fire, but they have to keep playing well. I mean, Louisville could easily just catch up. Here is Brett Nelson. He is lighting this defense on fire. And there is connecting with the receiver. 291 yards passing for Louisville. 3rd and 1. Here's Nelson pitching to his running back. Corbin Lamb stiff arms the defender after being pushed out after picking up 9 yards and a first down. 2nd and 10. And there is another pass to his receiver. And he breaks a few tackles, still on his feet. I can't believe what I'm seeing, guys. 39 yards. What an effort by Nate McGuire. That's 330 yards for Brett Nelson. He is on fire right now. Samuel Mateo had Herb Waters wide open, but eventually he does connect with him for the first down. 13 yards. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. It is a tight game. Samuel Mateo and the Hurricanes cannot afford any mistakes. Here is Dallas Crawford. He's looking for a big run, and he just cuts inside. He's still on his feet after 31 yards. That's a big run. Miami needed that. 2nd and 7. And Mateo's going to keep it on the ground, and he gets some blocking to pick up enough to pick up the first down. 2nd and 11. Mateo has been playing really well besides the pick. And here's Dallas Crawford weaving through, and he's going to run it into the end zone for a Hurricane touchdown. 40-plus points for this offense. They are on fire, but so is Louisville. There's still 4 minutes, 14 seconds. It's anyone's game, I believe, because Louisville is just playing great football, but they're going to prevent the 3rd down conversion. Maybe I spoke too soon. 2nd and 2. They're going to go for it. They have no choice. Miami has a 2-score lead. Here's Brett Nelson. They're going to pass, and he does complete it to Zeke Pike, who has been unstoppable. 163 yards, averaging 18.1 yards. Here's Brett Nelson rolling out, and that's a big completion to Tommy Carr. 3 3rd down conversions, and they're still in this game. That's unbelievable. Here is Brett Nelson converting with Nate McGuire, who had that amazing touchdown run earlier. 1st and 10. Here's Nelson dropping back deep, and he throws it deep down the field, and it's nearly picked off by Larry Hope. He just deflects it. 2nd and 10. Louisville lives to play another down. Here's 2nd and 10. Brett Nelson trying to avoid the sack. It's a fumble, but Brett Nelson fumbled the ball, but luckily Louisville was able to pick that one up. 3rd and 19. Let's see what they do here. 2 minutes, 14 seconds. Nelson, he's brought down for another sack. This Hurricane defense is coming for him. Jelani Hamilton. 4th and 24, 2-minute mark. Here's Brett Nelson. He's been clutch down the field, and he connects with his receiver, but he's tackled just short. Dan Harris, 38 yards. This secondary has been getting lit up all game. 1st and goal. Here is Louisville, and it's nearly picked off. A dropped interception by Mike Hubbard. Deflected. Louisville gets another chance. This defense is just giving them chances. Here is the running back, Brandon Radcliffe, up the middle for a 3-yard touchdown. And Louisville makes this once again a 1-score game. They're going to try the onside kick. They have all 3 timeouts if they don't recover this. And Miami does get it. Can they hold on to it? Yes, they do. Dilbert was able to hold on to that one. It's a 1-score game. Louisville has some hope. Miami has been playing good. I mean, let's see what happens. Who knows which team is going to come out on top. Is it going to be Louisville's defense or Miami's offense? 1st and 10. Here is Dallas Crawford, and he's brought down and picks up only 1 yard, though. 2nd and 9. Louisville with 1 timeout used and tripped up from behind Dallas Crawford, and he is hurt. 3rd and 6. It is on the shoulders of Gus Edwards. The top 2 running backs are out. They get this first down. It's basically game over. Here's Gus Edwards breaking a tackle. He's still on his feet. There's some hope. Breaks another tackle, and he gets enough for the first down. And that's going to be game over after Mateo takes a knee. What a game, guys. And Mateo and the Hurricanes wrap this up 45-38. What a game, guys. It's a highlight reel the entire game. Louisville looked like they were done after the first half, but they come back and they give Miami everything. Miami could not take their foot off the pedal, and they shouldn't either. 4 touchdowns for Samuel Mateo, 53 yards rushing. What a game. Mateo and the Hurricanes are now 4-0, and Louisville falls to a 1-3. 266 yards rushing for Miami despite losing Duke Johnson out for the season. Defensive player of the game, Kamalu, with the sack and a forced fumble. Samuel Mateo, 79% completion rate. He had a really, really good game. Dallas Crawford, 162 yards on 15 carries. He had a great game. And then receiving, it was just split all over the place. 2 touchdowns for Herb Waters, though. That's something that Mateo has been doing well throughout his career, spreading the ball around. Brett Nelson, 3 touchdowns, 76 completion rate. He was on fire today. He carried this team and brought it within 1 score. Unfortunately, the defense couldn't get it done. And Zeke Pike, 163 yards on 9 receptions, 2 touchdowns. He exposed the secondary. Next week is more ACC gameplay as the Hurricanes return home to take on Wake Forest. Stay tuned, guys.